Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered how ancient civilizations told time? I'm not talking about sundials or water clocks. I'm talking about something way bigger, something etched into the very landscape. Today, we're journeying back thousands of years to the coast of Peru to uncover the secrets of a mysterious and monumental structure. The Chankillo Archaeoastronomical Complex. This isn't just a pile of old rocks. It's the earliest known solar observatory in the Americas, a 2,300-year-old masterpiece of science and engineering. Imagine a desert valley, the Casma Valley, about 400 kilometers north of Lima. Here, perched on a barren ridge, stand 13 stone towers, silhouetted against the sky. They look almost like the spine of a giant creature resting on the hill. For centuries, travelers and locals saw these towers, but their true purpose remained a mystery. Some thought they were part of a fortress, others a ceremonial center. But the real answer was written in the sun. So, who built Chankillo? The site is attributed to a little-known culture from the early Horizon period, predating the famous Inca by more than a millennium. These weren't the Inca, the Mocha, or the Nazca. This was a sophisticated society that flourished around 400 to 200 BC. They left behind no written records, no grand king lists, only these enigmatic structures. Their identity is still debated by archaeologists, but what they created speaks volumes about their advanced understanding of the cosmos. Let's break down how this incredible solar calendar works. The 13 towers are strategically placed along the crest of a low hill from two specific observation points, one to the west and one to the east of the ridge. The magic happens. If you were to stand at the western observation point at sunrise on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, you would see the sun rise just to the left of the northernmost tower. As the year progresses, the sunrise position moves south along the horizon, aligning with different towers and the gaps between them. By the time of the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, the sun rises to the right of the southernmost tower. Then, the cycle reverses. The sun's journey back north marks the passing of the second half of the year. This isn't a coincidence. It's a precisely calibrated instrument. The spacing of the towers allows the people of Chankillo to track the progression of the sun with an accuracy of just a day or two. They could pinpoint solstices, equinoxes, and everything in between. This wasn't just for telling time. It was crucial for their survival. Think about it. Knowing the exact time of year meant knowing when to plant and when to harvest. In an arid coastal environment, timing is everything. A successful harvest depended on understanding the seasonal cycles, and Chankillo provided that knowledge with unparalleled precision. It was the community's agricultural clock. It also likely played a massive role in their religious and ceremonial life. The sun was a powerful deity in many ancient Andean cultures, and Chankillo would have been the stage for grand rituals celebrating these solar events. Imagine priests and pilgrims gathering at the observation points, watching the sun god make his sacred journey across the towers. It would have been a deeply spiritual and unifying experience. The complex is more than just the towers. It's a massive, fortified center covering about 4 square kilometers. The main feature is a triple-walled hilltop structure, often called the fortified temple. It has restricted gateways, long corridors, and imposing walls, suggesting it was a place of high importance, possibly for elite rituals or as a final refuge. The 2 observation points I mentioned are also formal, constructed buildings. The western one, in particular, is a fascinating corridor-like building with its main opening perfectly oriented towards the towers. It's as if the architects were saying, "Stand right here to see the show." So how did we figure all this out? For a long time, the site was misinterpreted. In the 19th century, explorers thought it was a defensive fortress. The name Chankillo itself is of uncertain origin and doesn't give us many clues. It wasn't until the early 21st century that Peruvian archaeologist Ivan Gezi and his colleague Clive Ruggles, a leading archaeoastronomer, put all the pieces together. They conducted extensive surveys, excavations, and crucially, they observed the sunrises and sunsets from the potential observation points. Their work, published in 2007, was groundbreaking. It confirmed that Chankillo was, without a doubt, a solar observatory. pushing back the timeline for sophisticated astronomy in the Americas by hundreds of years. What's truly remarkable is the precision. The builders of Chankillo didn't have modern surveying equipment or complex mathematics, yet they managed to create a device that could accurately track the entire solar year. This speaks to a long tradition of careful observation passed down through generations. They must have spent years, maybe even decades, watching the sun's path before they ever laid the first stone. Sadly, like many great ancient centers, Chankillo was eventually abandoned. Around the 1st century AD, evidence suggests the site was attacked and ritually destroyed. Offerings were left, and key parts of the site were burned. The reasons are unclear. It could have been due to conflict with neighboring groups, internal strife, or perhaps a shift in religious beliefs that rendered the solar observatory obsolete. For nearly 2,000 years, its true purpose was forgotten, its towers standing as silent witnesses to a lost world of scientific genius. The story doesn't end there, though. The rediscovery of Chankillo's purpose has sparked a new wave of interest and research. It shows us that the ancient peoples of the Andes were not just skilled builders, but also brilliant astronomers. They had a deep, intimate connection with the sky and a scientific mindset that we are only now beginning to fully appreciate. In 2021, the significance of Chankillo was recognized on a global scale when it was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This designation is crucial for its preservation. The site is fragile, exposed to the elements, and the risk of human encroachment. Being a World Heritage Site brings international attention and resources needed to protect this unique testament to human ingenuity for future generations. When we look at Chankillo, we're not just seeing ruins. We're seeing the minds of ancient astronomers at work. We're re-seeing a society that sought to understand its place in the cosmos and to live in harmony with the natural cycles of the sun. It challenges our perceptions of the ancient world and reminds us that science and spirituality were once deeply intertwined. The 13 towers of Chankillo are more than just stone. They are a bridge connecting us to our ancient past, a legacy written in sunlight and stone, telling a story that was almost lost to time. Next time you watch a sunrise, think of the people at Chankillo standing at their observation point 2,300 years ago, doing the exact same thing, but with a knowledge and purpose we had long forgotten. It is a powerful reminder that the desire to understand the universe is a fundamental part of the human story. Thanks for joining me on this journey to ancient Peru. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the past, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments what other ancient mysteries you'd like us to explore. See you next time.